Let's start with the prompt, which completes the text. That's one of our tougher prompts because you have to understand the text well enough to be able to predict what might follow it. So let's start. Colonized by Spain in the 1600s, New Mexico is home to a dialect of Spanish that differs significantly from dialects spoken in Spain's other former colonies in the Americas. Most notably, the New Mexican dialect retains older features of the language that other dialects lost in later centuries. But why would it have done so? New Mexico was so distant from population centers in Spain's other colonies that it attracted few colonists after its initial colonization. Geographical isolation in turn would have limited the exposure of New Mexican colonists to changes occurring in Spanish grammar and vocabulary elsewhere in the empire. Thus, the present day uniqueness of New Mexican dialect suggests the extent to which it was culturally isolated. And that's kind of the point of the text. It told us New Mexico was so culturally isolated, it was far away from other Spanish colonies and it never interacted with them. Therefore, its language didn't evolve the same way. So let's see. The extent to which a language can protect itself from being influenced by other languages. If there's no better answer, I might pick that one. It wasn't about protecting itself. It was about how this one happened to be isolated. B, the grammar and vocabulary of any given language change from one generation to the next. We're kind of talking about how they don't change if they're isolated. C, the geographical isolation can influence how a language develops. That's pretty good. It's influencing the development or therefore lack of development. And D, speakers of one dialect of a language can understand speakers of another dialect. We're not really talking about different dialects understanding each other. So we found issues with A, B, and D. So the answer here will be C.